what do you think about exclusive? People are saying.
Repeat as necessary.
I think exclusives are needed in gaming. I don't care what anyone says. I think exclusives are needed, and not necessarily for the consumer, but for like.
I need a healer.
I think PlayStation has gotten so far ahead of Xbox that it's kind of hard to say anything about exclusives like at the moment, simply because. And I don't want to say Xbox doesn't have any exclusives. They don't have any exclusives that I care to play. But I think it's just like anything. It's just like sports or anything like that. Like the competition, fucking ass. The competition, right? People do better when there's competition. Like that's hands down, plain and simple.
Nowhere to hide.
So if fuck.
Zone's going to a new spot.
How the fuck did that kill me? Anyways, you gotta have competition in order to like drive good products. And that's why I feel like the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X era like are ass, because there's no competition. Like no matter what anyone says, PlayStation is so far ahead now. They're so far ahead to the fact that it's like, yeah, PlayStation still has the better exclusives, but when you really look at it, like a lot of the games that have come out this year have been like remastered, or not even this year, but like just like for the console's life, remasters and fucking like shit like that have like been the driving force behind this current generation, which fucking sucks. Which is why I switched over to PC, because I can go and download any fucking game that I want. Like, no matter what. Whether it's a cracked game, an emulator, whatever the fuck I want. And I can have fun with it. Whereas, I have my PlayStation solely for exclusives. And, like, the only exclusive that's worth getting at the moment, like, even just for the PlayStation in general, were the Spider-Man games. Like, Miles Morales was the first game that I bought. Miles Morales before I even had before my PlayStation even came in. I bought Miles Morales and then I bought the PlayStation like a week after the PlayStation came out. And then of course Spider-Man 2 and shit like that. So I think exclusives are important for consoles, but in this day and age, they're more important for console makers than they are for the consumer. And I think if Xbox were to realize that and make better exclusives, they would be able to compete and we'd have good gaming again. But until then, I mean, you know, PlayStation knows that they are ahead and that they don't have to play ball when it comes to their exclusives. And I salute them. I mean, I really do. Because there's no point in buying an Xbox if you have a PC. Like, I tell everybody that. If you want an Xbox, get a PC. Because your value comes in Game Pass. Like, I know a lot of people say Game Pass isn't worth it. But I love Game Pass because, nigga, I'm paying to play all these fucking games, and then they have the Call of Duty deal. They got Indiana Jones like on launch. They got the Ninja Gaiden series and shit like that. Like, I think, in my opinion, I think Game Pass it's a much better value than it is fucking what's that stupid shit? That PlayStation Plus shit that PlayStation has out. Their subscription thing that they're trying to get off, they're trying to pass on as like a competitor to fucking Game Pass or whatever. Did I kill him? Yeah, I killed him. But yeah, that's a long-winded answer, but yeah. They're playing about, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, they're putting exclusives on PC like a whole year later. If it's an exclusive that I really want to play, I already have, you know, I got my PlayStation to get that exclusive like day one. And that's generally what I do when it comes to exclusives, like for PlayStation. I don't replay the exclusives on PC because I just don't care because I already have it on PlayStation. Unless there's like one that I probably miss, and then like I can go get a cracked version on PC. But like Horizon and all that shit, I literally have all those games on PlayStation. I haven't beaten them. I still haven't beaten the first Horizon. And this is because I don't spend a lot of time on single player games, because I have friends that always want to play multiplayer games. So if PlayStation were to stop putting games on PC, I mean, I wouldn't blame them for that either, and I wouldn't care because, like I said, I have a PlayStation already.
Capture zone's going to a
So,
new spot.
oh shit, so like, I mean, it is what it is. I agree. I think PC is the better way to game. I really do. The only problem with PC are PC part prices, and I get it. Once you spend that money, you really don't have to upgrade for a very long time. Like, people are still using 10 series, RTX 10 series and 20 series and shit like that, and they're still having, you know, decent gameplay and shit like that. Whereas, like, when you get a console now, a lot of the times the games really aren't optimized, and like, they're not optimized, so you can't really change the settings for them to be optimized. And that's the great thing about PC. If it's not optimized, nigga, I'm changing my fucking settings and I'm gonna make this whole work. You know what I'm saying? Like, handheld PCs, nigga. Like, I'm playing fucking AAA games on my Legion Go. I was playing AAA games on my fucking Steam Deck. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy on my Steam Deck, bro. And that whole is running really good. And of course, like I said, it's just because you gotta tweak some settings around and shit like that. But again, like, you can't do that on your PlayStation and shit like that. So I completely 100% agree. PC gaming is the way to go. And Edmund was the first person I think I knew that switched to PC gaming. And I remember I kept telling him, like, bro, just get a PS5, get a PS5, get a PS5. Like, we all got PS5s now. And he was just like, man, I'm done with console gaming. Like, PC's the way to go. And when I got that Steam Deck, I was like, yo, like, I fell in love with PC gaming. Now, of course, Steam Deck is Linux, so it didn't play everything, which is why I ended up grabbing this nigga, motherfucker. He died. Fuck. Yeah, which is why I got a desktop. And, like, I think I've upgraded my desktop like 3 times already. I think, no, I'm lying. Well, I don't know. I started off with a 1660 Super, and then I went to a 3060, and now I'm at a 3070. So I upgraded it like twice. But I think this was the first time I upgraded like every part except for my power supply. And I'm planning on upgrading the game by the end of the year to a 40 series.
Our adversaries have turned the zone into their little hideout. Evict them. Taking the zone.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm copping that Switch too. Like, I'm copping the Switch too. Hands down, copping the Switch too. I